It be that R, it be that A, it be that I. Our defense bang. It be that E, it be that R, it be that S. On our chest that got us far. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders. Just one be that hater. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders. Give me a stack, I'ma turn it to some rags. LA didn't wanna give us a home, but LV got us on the map. That be a fact, I bled it all on silver and black. Hard Clarkson and Mad Max got me in, but I've been down since the 90s. You don't want the black hole, homie, don't try me. Play this road deep, some say that we grind me. But we bring the revenue every time we grind in third and some and Wallace gone. Renfro caught it and now he's spinning. Mariota on third, he's sprinting. R.I.P. Madden, Al Davis, and all of the Raiders fans that we lost since the beginning. Give me that R, it be that A, it be that I. Our defense bang. It be that E, it be that R, it be that S on our chest that got us far. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders. Just win, be the hater. We be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders, we be them Raiders.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing: just win, baby.
Nation, what's going on? Happy Friday. Welcome to Fan Talk Friday. Welcome to Protect the Shield podcast. I'm your boy Chris, where my opinions might not always be popular, but they'll always be authentic. Man, thank you guys for stopping in and hanging out with us. Man, I ain't seen you guys in a minute, man, and I apologize, man. Been real busy. Actually, I was at the two last games, man. I was at the game out in Vegas against the Jets, which was a very dope game. Had a great experience. And then I was out in Miami last week, man. So that was a great experience as well, man. So I'm here. I'm back. I've been grinding though. I've been grinding in the background, man, trying to do what I got to do to help elevate this channel and everything. So again, I really appreciate every last one of you guys. With it being Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for you guys hitting that like button and subscribing to me and listening to me rant and just being there. And I really appreciate each and every one of you guys, whether we agree or disagree. So, but as usual, man, I got a great show. I got my brother in the building. But first, I want to say what's up to the Shield Squad. Let's see, I got JB in the building, man. What's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping through. Papa T, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping through. Let's see who else we got in here. Got my girl, Spicy Raider girl. Man, had a great time hanging with her over the last couple weeks, man. We had a couple good events, at the Cigar Lounge and just had some fun, man. So if you guys aren't already, subscribed to her, man, they got good content. Actually, me and her got a good show on Wednesday that we do for Woods and Whiskey. So definitely check us out. I got the Queen V in the building, Queen of the Shield Squad. That's my girl, Raider Nation. What's going on? Appreciate it. Got my boy Leo in the building, aka Cheeto Linus. What's going on? Your dog's back, Leo. We just getting started, man. My boy Raider Rundown. That's my dog. Gonna see him a little later. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Appreciate it. My boy Tony. What's going on, Tony? Man, glad you came through, man. So again, I appreciate every last one of you guys. Appreciate you guys coming through. But let's get to it, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. But first, I got bring my. I don't know if I need to call him Big Bruh or Unc. I don't know if it's Unc, man. That's more Big Bruh, man. You know what I'm saying? We got that brother friendship, and I had the chance to spend some good time with him while in Vegas, man. Got the ultimate Raider fan, Turf. What's up, dog?
Yes, sir. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on, Raider Nation? Appreciate the invite, boss.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure, man. Like Cheers. I said, you bro, man. Cheers to you, man. And so how was your Thanksgiving? I know we kind of talked about it, man. I saw them plates, man.
Yes,
plates
sir.
was real.
Family's in town, dog. Mom's is here cooking, so you already know how it went.
I already know.
Yeah, Mom's is an amazing cook, so we got down.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Like I said, I saw that picture of that cake you had, man. I was like, man, they ain't playing no games, man.
Know about that. Everybody know about that.
For sure. But that's what's up, man. I gotta say, I had a good time meeting you, man. We had a heck of a time, man. We was we was chilling, man, and like I said, you know, I was working hard, networking and stuff. Yes. I got some good videos. I know you got some good videos, but I'm about to share some of the videos with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? With everybody. You know what I'm saying? So first, you know, saw, you know, old girl from Destiny's Child, Michelle, right before she went to go sing the national anthem. She came and hollered at your boy for a second. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all don't believe me?
I adore you. Throw it out, throw it out. You'll be like,
hey, shout out to Michelle, man. Did you see that? Did you see that smile when she first saw me? I think honestly, she might want to go with me now. I don't know, man. She might email me. We might go together. I don't know. I
think she likes you.
I think she likes me. Nah, shout out to Michelle, man. She was mad cool, man. She was mad cool. But then, as much as I like Michelle, but man, you talking about a smart, savvy, beautiful sister, queen, the president of the Raiders, man. Yes, Sandra Douglas. She's a queen, man.
Boom.
She's a queen. Guess what she hollered at, y'all? I think she liked me too. I think she liked me. I think we might go together.
Boy, Shield got it popping.
I adore you.
I thought everybody adored her. Come on to me. Come on to me.
I want a picture. I mean, I can't take it with you, but hands are your phone. Here, give her your phone. Give her your phone.
I got it.
Hey, man, shout out to her. Shout out to her. Shout out to her, man. I'm telling you, man. In my mind, I go with all these girls, man. I go with all of them, man. All of them, man. Shoot. And then, you know, before I go to the last video, I was on the daggone Jumbotron a lot too. Now, you know what I'm saying? I was on the Jumbotron. Let me see if I can bring that picture up.
Yeah, you was getting it in, boss.
Hey, man. I mean, that's the only way to do it, man. That's the only way to do it.
Hey, one other thing I want to shout out for you is that event, man. Hey, the event for the you know, that night before at the spot. Oh, it was lit. We turned it out. Chris,
we had a blast.
Y'all did an amazing job. You and Spicy did a fantastic job at that event. I can't stress that enough. So for the people that you know, come into town for these games, regardless of where they are, if Chris and Spicy are throwing an event, you absolutely want to be a part of that. I can assure you.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that was, I mean, you know, Spicy definitely got the ball rolling. I was just kind of there to support, man. But once we got up and rolling, man, I mean, even you know what I'm saying? You was in there, you was cutting a little rug too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
you know what I'm saying? That you was on your thing, man. So I was good, man. That was good.
It was.
But yeah, here's a little picture of me on the Jumbotron, man. Just getting it in, just protecting the shield, man. Just protecting the shield. I had to let that Jets fan know, man. Calm down. Calm down. This is my house, man.
In the wrong spot, homie.
Yeah, you're in the wrong spot, homie. That's for sure, man. But that was just kind of how the whole game was, man. We had a lot of fun, man. Had a lot of fun, and you was right there next to me, man. We had a real good time, man.
Great time.
Great. And then so I showed this last video of Sibley. Absolutely adore her too, man. She's flawless, very smart, knows her football. So man, she's dope. She's the dopest. Shout out to Sibley. Came to see your boy. Came to see your boy.
Yeah.
He's kidding. It's not even that good of a podcast.
And then the Jets fan always got to hate. You always got to have one hater. Always got the one hater, man. But that's what's up. But enough of all that, man. Let's talk some Raiders ball, man. So, you know, I know at the end of the day, you know, we looked at that Dolphins game. You know, it kind of is what it is. But overall, kind of what was your thoughts about that game, man? Because I know a lot of people were, they got different thoughts on it, and it seems like there's a lot of people that are happy. Some people were, still upset. Kind of. Right. I hear a lot of the moral victory kind of being thrown out. But what as you being a former athlete, played at a high level in college, right. I kind of want to hear what's your thoughts on that, man.
After giving it some thought, right, after letting things calm down, because that's the first things first. You got to allow things to settle. You got to let the dust clear. You got to really think about, what went right, what went wrong, right, and what can be corrected that's going to matter as far as this season is concerned. Our defense played lights out, right? I think if there's a bright spot, you know what I mean, for this season, no matter how it goes for the rest of the season, I think we finally found our niche, if you will. I think we found our stride on the defense. Graham is calling a hell of a game right now. I mean, these last 3 games have been lights out. Everybody's playing well, with the exception of a few people. I'm not going to name too many names right now. Peters, it's a player-run team. So guess what? Trust me, he's getting called out, just like any and everybody else that's putting in half the effort, if you will. But even with him doing that, we're still a top 10 defense, believe it or not. So absolutely, the defense is shining. We're going to have our rookie woes, and that rookie woes isn't just for the quarterback. That rookie woes is not only for the quarterback, it's for the head coach, right? This is his first time as a head coach, and it's also for the offensive coordinator. This is the first time he's being an offensive coordinator,
right?
And he's going to make some poor decisions. We've all figured out that they were being too protective. And that caused some issues on both sides of the fence. Think about it. If you're the quarterback and you're realizing that they're trying to play it safe, how's that going to make you feel? How's that going to make you play?
Facts.
So there's just a lot going on there that, you need to, peel those layers back on that onion, if you will, on that particular piece just in itself to really get some proper answers. So it's early. It's early. I mean, it's super early in everybody's career as far as these rookies are concerned. So it's hard to say, man, but I'm very happy with the way the team is playing. The team is playing lights out. Even offensively, they're doing well. They just got to figure it out, and the rookies got to get through these growing pains.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I got little bro ready to run down to the building. What's up, man?
What's going on with y'all, man? Hey, I was just with – see, I heard him saying it's a big bro. It's for me.
Yeah,
for man. I was just with him yesterday, so you already know we shut it down yesterday. Good to see you back in the rotation.
Yeah, man. I was telling Terrence, man, earlier, man. I really like y'all's 1-2 punch, man. Y'all's 1-2 combo, man. That's real dope. The way y'all bounce off of each other, man. Like I said, I think we building a strong network, man.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, man, real men are Raiders. He out there, man. What's going on? That's our dog, man. So I really feel like we got a lot of talent on the squad right now. So, we only getting started, man. Only getting started.
Yeah. And I see you out there trying to get that sugar mama money, man.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man. They had a smile, boy. I was working them.
My man Chris got it. He got it, bro. He was out there.
Bro, they was coming right to me, man. There wasn't a camera that I didn't like, man. There wasn't a camera that I didn't like, man. I was having a blast, man.
You did your thing, bro. You did your thing, man. I can tell you when you're doing things right and when you're doing things wrong. You're doing things right, bro. Everything you had it on lock.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Let's see who else in the out here. We got Rafa in the building, man. What's going on, Rafa? I appreciate you always supporting, man, and coming through, man. You always you a real one, man. So I definitely appreciate that. Let's see. Tony says, speaking of a powerful woman, salute Spicy. Yeah, Spicy, that's my dog. That's my dog. Let's see. Think the fish coming off the bye helped them a lot. Talking about the Dolphins.
Yeah, I mean,
Regardless, we had a chance to beat them regardless.
Absolutely.
Regardless.
We should have won the game.
Yeah.
We should have won the game.
Yeah. And the thing is, I think it's like that defense, man. They really balled out. I mean, they were flying to the ball. You got Max punching people in the jaw, knocking them out, bro. They just dropped them. I loved every bit of it, man.
It was real. We should have won that game.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's rookie woes.
Yeah, it is, man. And it's so and I know I was listening to you rundown. So I know you had quite a bit of beef with the play calling, from my understanding. See, me personally, I didn't really, man. I mean, it was a couple things that was a little off, but with me, it even goes back to what I thought before. Like to me, it's all about that player execution, man. It still comes down to that for me. Like the play call can only do so much. Like, for instance, I guarantee the play call was not for Aiden to throw it deep on like 4th down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that was what Aiden may have kind of panicked a little bit, or I don't know. And plus, you know how I feel about that line. So, but I don't know. I just want to kind of get
that. I agree. I mean, like, off of I have more of a problem with the first half play calling, because I always can put things in the bubble. So even if I'll be able to separate, like you said, that 4th down, and there's certain decisions that Aiden probably he was going for the whole enchilada like it was college. And it's like, bro, it's not college. You can't do that. But in the first half, like, that was when I had my majority of issue, because I'm like, bro,
like being too conservative.
Like going into that, you know what I mean? And I'd argue to you that first half, the way we ended that first half, is damn near we lost the game.
Yeah, like
if you try to go for some more points, the game is closer at the end, or you don't know what's gonna happen.
No, I agree there. It was almost like they didn't even try. It's like none of the play call was even like, they knew as soon as they got the turnover, we're going for 3.
Yeah, like before that, they ran it 4 straight times. The drive right before that one, and they were like, all right, we're just gonna run it 3 straight times, run the clock out. But they didn't do it, and then Miami ended up trying to go quick and leaving us some time. But regardless of it, bro, like that first half, I thought they could have took more advantage, of Miami, because I thought we had them on their toes in that first half. Like, we really know what was going on. You know what I mean? Like
they didn't have an answer.
Yeah, especially
they just hit it over the top for a deep one. Like,
especially when we hit Devontae for that deep one. I'm like, let's go. Because you could tell just being there. I'm like, that Dolphins sideline and even the crowd, they was like, whoa.
They were shook.
Yeah, they was like, whoa, we wasn't ready for this.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm like, in that first half, you had them like that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now you got to attack. Because in that second half, you can see they came out
absolutely. They got back. And that's
they adjusted in that second half. You could tell. Vic Fangio and Jalen Ramsey, they was like, all right, we're going to do this and this, because he's a rookie, and we're going to, we're going to see how good he is. And
that's he took over. No, you absolutely right. And as we've always discussed, right, me and Rundown, we don't always agree, but for once we actually agree. Chris, you on your own with this one, because
hold on. No, because
why?
I didn't like that series.
Right.
I understand holistically.
Right.
Yeah, but no, I get y'all.
Overall, from A to Z, I can understand your point, right? It's a valid view. It's a valid perspective as far as, hey, it wasn't all bad, because it wasn't. But I think he sent the wrong message to his quarterback. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think we all had to deal with that, because we were cooking. We was cooking. And it just immediately went to snap. Like, they were scared.
They're like, whoa, we don't even expect to be like here. Exactly. Yeah.
And I think that just kind of messed with all of the rookies' minds. I mean, it did. And it starts from the top. I mean, AP, he 40 seconds, man, run off the clock like that.
You gotta get it. You gotta go for it, man. Like, we see the whole NFL do it for real. Like, the whole NFL is doing. Even the terrible teams are doing it. I just saw the Jets do it today. I mean, Hail Mary return, but I mean, they did it.
That was crazy. That play was crazy.
We're gonna get into this offensive line later, Chris. Please tell me.
Oh yeah, you know we will. You know we will. But so I mean, but even going back to the game, it's like Aiden, and again, I don't want to put everything on him, but at the end of the day,
it was a lot.
He's an NFL quarterback. I mean, there was just certain things you just can't do. Like you can't go at Jalen Ramsey when it's Trey Tucker out there. You know what I'm saying? Or DeAndre Carter or something. Now, if you want to throw it up to Tay, now let Tay and Jalen go at it. The best man win. I can live with that.
Exactly.
I can live with that, but don't throw deep on Jalen when he got position on, with the rookies. Now, come on, man.
They're not ready. They're not ready.
They're not ready at all.
And nonetheless, you got to think like just pure physical standpoint. It's like, bro, Trey Tucker is 5-something.
Right.
Jalen Ramsey is 6'2". Like,
right.
Bro, this man's going
right.
We talking about basketball now at this point.
Right. He's just boxing out.
That's just what it is.
Yeah. No, that's true. But then again, it's just like I really don't think Bo called that play with that in mind.
No.
Right.
You know.
That was the rookie. That was definitely
that's him. You know, but I think you have to, especially for the Miami film, you would have to go in and pick and choose like that's a bad play call.
Yeah.
That's all right. Like, you know, and that's the problem. It was a big hard. You can't have that. You know what I mean?
And then on top of that, your boys up front that you love. Them boys up front that you love.
Chris,
now there was some plays.
What do you want them to do?
No. There was some plays that he had time, but there was some plays they were just on his tail, man.
Oh, and that's but see, and this is the next thing that I think is hindering us. And I told Turf this, we talked about this. When you don't have a mobile quarterback, you need a top 5 line.
He can't help himself.
In today's NFL, if you do not have a mobile quarterback, bro, you're gonna need a top 5 offensive line.
It's a fact.
I mean, we saw Detroit yesterday. Detroit had a better offensive line than we did, but I mean, look what happened to Jared Goff with pressure. You know what I mean? That's what happens. So I think that's the next thing that's hindering us. Like, as soon as there's just the slightest little bit of inconvenience, you ain't gonna be able to move on out of there and try to make something happen.
He's not going to be able to move. Even Jared Goff showed that he's a step slow. Yesterday, meaning that he's not really that much of a mobile quarterback either, but he's definitely more mobile than AOC. So, you know, as we've already stated, AOC is going to have to get good fast, right, and learn very well how to play that position when you're not a mobile quarterback. You know, he better, you know, live with Tom Brady for a little while. Yeah. Otherwise, his time is going to be short, and he'll just be a maintenance quarterback for us, if that at all. You know, moving forward.
Yeah, it's like the guys. I mean, the only way to combat that is getting the ball out of your hand fast, and the receivers have to win the one-on-one matchups, which I think they can. But I really don't like. Now, I like that we're getting Hunter. We're trying to get Hunter involved more. But I feel like we're not getting my boy Jacoby the looks that he was getting, man.
Y'all want to have a tough conversation? Somebody gonna be gone in the offseason. I'm gonna do that right now. I already smell it.
Out of them two?
And it's not price. It's not gonna be Jacoby. It's probably
it can't be Jacoby.
Because you got to think about it, right? If you really watch our games, like the wide receiver room feels crowded. Like there's just not enough targets. You know what I mean? Like it's not enough football to go around. And it's not a bad thing. It's just like you got so many guys. And then I keep arguing this. Like Trey Tucker is doing what we want Hunter Renfrow to do. That's the problem. You know what I mean? He's taking those snaps. And he's only going to get better at this point. So it's like, okay. What are you really gonna do? So I think it just feels like Hunter is the odd man out. Still, you know what I mean?
Even I think so too.
You know, McDaniel.
Well, I'm going to disagree with both of y'all as far as him being the odd man out.
Hold on. Let me talk your talk. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Hey, the guy is here you are talking about a rookie, right? And Tucker that hasn't proved a single thing. At least this guy's made a Pro Bowl, right? And he didn't make it easy. I mean, he's definitely loved for a reason as far as the fans go. And what he's created on the field, what he's done, it's not his fault. He's been put in this position and not being, game plan for. He should be having a much better season. But the problem is we just don't know how to use him. That's just really the truth. They knew how to use him when he was a Pro Bowl.
Let me ask you this question, okay? Let me ask you this question, and then let me, just give me the answer. Who has the higher ceiling, Trey Tucker or Hunter Renfrow?
I don't know. Trey Tucker is a
no. Who has the higher ceiling? If you got to think about it.
If I have to see, I agree, but it's unfair for me to say that right now because, again, like I say, Renfro's not a rookie. He's going to show up, bro. He has shown up. Look at this is my thing. That one run when he kind of side hurdled the kid. Come on, man.
But this is my thing. That 1,000 yards, and this is all I can argue. That 1,000 yards we saw was under. That's the ceiling. That's the ceiling.
I can agree with that. I can agree with.
That's the ceiling.
I agree with.
With Trey Tucker, I have already seen things this year that makes me say if he just clean up a little bit of this, and this, he's gonna be nasty. You know what I mean? He can play outside. He can play inside. Hunter can't really play outside like that. If we really gonna be honest,
he can't at all. He can't at all.
No, I agree. He's not a number two.
We're talking about a rookie already who can play inside, outside, right? And this is the next thing that Hunter will never have. That speed will always translate and be used. It's always going to be used.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, in that regard, it's like, I can look and be like, okay, but in 2 years, what will I get out of Trey Tucker instead of keeping Hunter Renfrow, you know what I mean? And maybe trading him for a piece or something. Like, that's all I'm saying.
No, I agree. I'm not going to lie. I agree with that. If we're going to get something for him, that's the deal. That's the only way I want to get rid of Hunter. If we're going to get something.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, it's like at some point, if we can't get nothing from him, I mean, it's almost addition by subtraction because of his contract. But but the thing, but I like Hunter because he seems like a good locker room guy, like a good teammate.
Yeah.
The guys like him. But kind of like Rundown said, it's like I feel like we've seen his ceiling. And the thing is, like the things that Hunter can do, I feel like in a year, Tucker can do the same thing because really all Hunter can really do, and I ain't gonna say all, like I don't want to downplay his skills, but I mean he has a good, like he can get open, like he has a good route tree for like that 3 to 9 yards, like that. Like that's where he gets busy.
Intermediate.
Yeah, but it's like, but like for instance, like if like I think we tried to do a bubble screen to him last week or whatever. It's like for what?
I hate when they.
Those are the plays where you be like, why don't you put
not him? Yeah, exactly. It's like it's so many things, or even like the quick slants. It's like like Hunter will get open and he'll get you your little 3 to 7 yards, and he usually goes down and avoids a hit, or he might do a little something. But I feel like Trey Tucker could take one of them slants to the crib. We just haven't seen it yet.
Right.
I agree. I agree. Shiftiness like Renfrow. He ain't got the shiftiness, but I was just about to say that you get your boy, you start giving him some of them slants, and he start learning how to really maneuver and get open because he learned it. You know what I mean? You got to see a game by game. He's starting to learn how to get himself open off press and get it. That's what he's got to learn. But once he get that and he get the ball in his hands, bro, it's gonna be dirty.
Yep. No, I gotta concede. I have to agree with those points, meaning that when you put it that way, as far as the ceiling is concerned, Trey Tucker definitely has a larger ceiling, and he has the number one thing that you can't teach, which is speed. So, with that being said, and him being an odd man out, you're absolutely right. I have to concede to that.
But I'll say Hunter can stay if we get like one of these innovative OCs, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we get like
somebody, that know what they do.
Yeah, they can be like, all right, I want to use 4 receivers.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like I still think he's only good for certain packages. Like I think a lot of us fell in love with Hunter because we had no true one, like number one receiver, and then all we had was like him and Waller. So like or what's the name, Aguilar, or Zay Jones, like they're not really.
No, but see, that's my point though. He did that without a number one. Now he has a number one. He should really be getting
he's not even the two right now though.
Exactly, but he should be
clear cut two.
Right, but he should be being game plan. He should have a game plan. He should have his own package. I mean, he did.
He drops a lot of balls too. This year he has been.
It's hard to say anything about anything.
Yeah, I mean, this year's been tough for everybody.
It's been tough for everybody. We all know exactly. We all know them first 8 games were irrelevant. 7 games completely irrelevant.
For sure. Let me get some of these comments, man. Let's see, John Leon. He says, I'm all in for keeping Pierce and Champ Kelly. What are your thoughts in draft a quarterback? Let Aiden start. Me personally, and I imagine we all agree, man. To me, Pierce is the guy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't.
No.
Okay. I was like,
I'm 90% there.
You 90? Okay. I
have to see this week.
I'm already bought. I ain't gonna lie. I'm already bought in. I
gotta see this week, bro, because I told her yesterday, if you could come in and you beat them, or it's a game against them, then we know. Then I know this year's dude.
Because like he already gives me that feeling. I mean, like a better feeling than what I had with Rich Bisaccia.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And that's just me. Maybe like I don't know, man. I just wasn't a Rich fan, man. But it's like, but Pierce is giving me that feel like he deserves, or not deserves, but it was like he was born to be a Raiders coach one day, man. Like he is like the epitome of kind of what we've all wanted. People wanted someone that almost had that Raider blood or bleed silver and black, and it's like. He's always going to go against the grain. He's not going to be the most politically correct guy. I mean, the closest guy to him is like Dan Campbell, and everybody loves, him for the most part.
Absolutely.
So. I think it feels different because AP, like, he knows ball. You could tell.
Right.
You get like, and with Bisaccia, I'm not going to say Bisaccia don't know football, but it was special teams still at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was just different.
With AP, it's like, this is a linebacker. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I know what it's supposed to look like. And you know what players, how they supposed to play in certain spots. So it's like you gotta have that confidence in you.
And plus, just listening to him, it's like he brings up stuff, and I'll be like, wow, I didn't think about that. He's like, just listen to his press conference, like he played against Andy Reid. Like you know what I'm saying? Like as a player, he played against Andy Reid, like little stuff like that. And then they were asking him about like, how's it like, how do you play against someone like Patrick Mahomes? And he's like, to be honest, it's like I game planned against a Michael Vick. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. You don't even think about it until they say it. You be like, damn, like he didn't see some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't, you think about that, like you think like, man, no one's ever seen someone like Patrick Mahomes. It's like, granted, Patrick Mahomes ain't Vick, but it's the same kind of impact where it's like, This dude can do anything. He can just take over a game by himself, and it's like, I don't know, man. It's just he just gives me a feel that I like. Pause. So
hardball.
No, I agree. I think absolutely, Pierce is our guy. I just due to the defense and how the defense is playing. What I think his problem is going to be, though, is that offensive side, because I'm going to be honest. It's something that I think, quite frankly, he probably doesn't even care about, because it's never been his expertise / you know what I mean?
That's good though. But I think that's good.
No, I agree, because that means he's going to give the reins over to the rightful person.
Right person, exactly.
No, I agree. I think that, but that's going to be the question. You know what I mean? Because let's keep it 100. At the end of this season, is he going to continue with Bo? Right? Is Bo going to now all of a sudden become that guy, or are we going to move him back to quarterback's coach and continue to have him go there and bring in a real offensive coordinator, right?
Now, you just said something, Turf, that I think is like real important though. Because if you say that he don't care about the offensive side, you can't have that. And this is the only thing I say you can't have that. And that's because in this year, next year, whatever it's going to be, we're going to have a young quarterback in here. All right. And we need somebody who knows how to develop young quarterback. I say this all the time. Yes, a young quarterback can come in and not play good, i.e., we can look at Zach Wilson. But I say this all the time. What have the Jets done to help Zach Wilson? Like, we're not, of course he plays bad.
I don't know, man. I got to put – no, I know. I get what you're saying. But you got to think. I mean, they brought in weapons for – I mean, Zach's just not the guy. No, he's immature. He's immature, but you got to think. I mean, they invested money in, getting top receivers. I mean, they got Garrett Wilson, and who else they get? Didn't they get somebody else?
Receivers don't make the whole thing, though. You got
no. I know.
Highlight is a defensive coach.
Yeah.
Who has been in his offense? Who has been Zach Wilson's offense coordinator since he's got there?
I don't know.
And now he has Nathaniel Hackett.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They played it that way because that's why they went after Rodgers. Right?
Yeah,
you have a Rodgers, you don't need an offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
that's going to listen to you.
But even then, you talking about Aaron. Now you're asking Aaron Rodgers to basically develop him. Now that's what you're asking. You know what I mean? Because Nathaniel Hackett ain't gonna do it.
Well,
so then it's bad. It's a bad situation all around. Like it's like he can't have his talents maximized in no type of system at all. You know what I mean? Like we look at Purdy. Look at Purdy in that system. Is Purdy gonna be that good in any other team?
Right.
Realistically, let's be real. You know what I mean? No.
So let me ask you this then. So, because I think when Terrence was saying like not care about the offense, I think he wasn't saying it as like he's going to neglect it. It's just like he's a defensive minded coach. You know, so he's going to go find what I would hope. Find the best offensive mind out there and let you develop them. Let him, like, you do your job, develop that guy.
Yeah.
I think that's more like what he was saying.
My job.
I think that's what he said too. But I'm just saying he has to, like, respect that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, yes, we can love the defense, but we still must remember in today's NFL, that's not what people want to see. At the end of the day,
the thing is, we need to. Right. We've been needing the defense for so long. I finally think
that's why
we got a guy that's we finally got someone that's going to care about the defense. The thing is, I think with the right offensive-minded coach, we can get the offense rolling because we have the players, we have the pieces.
Yeah.
The only bad thing about this strategy to me is when you go that strategy, if you do get an offensive-minded young offensive coordinator, 9 times out of 10, if he does good, you only got him for a couple years and he'll go be a head coach somewhere else. And you got to kind of start over with another understudy.
But that's what you would hope after that OC leaves, your quarterback has developed up to that point.
Right.
For you to be like, okay, we get another.
True. Yeah.
Plus money talks, bro. Money talks.
Yeah, exactly.
If Mark want to make sure we secure. My real question though is that's the answer for AP. I think that's going to be what makes or breaks him. Are you going to be loyal to your guy, bro? Right? And try.
Is that his guy though? Is that his guy?
That's my point.
I don't think that's his guy though.
I don't either. But my point is, if he makes that decision, that's a bad decision in my opinion. If he sticks with this guy as the offensive coordinator at the end of the season. As a quarterback's coach, I'm okay with that. But if he says, you know what, we rolling with what we got moving forward, and those are my decisions, I got a problem. I'm just going to be honest. If he's allowing this guy to be the next man up for the offensive coordinator position,
we're not getting no Bieniemy.
I got a problem. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna get no Bieniemy.
He's an assistant head coach. There's no way.
I mean, the thing is, we'd have to find but everyone says it, and even I just said it now. It's like, we have to find like a good young offensive mind. I mean, who says that Bo's not it? I mean, he has to show us some more. But I
agree.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
it's hasn't been all bad.
Yeah, because the thing is, who's he going to pick? Because not like you're going to take someone else's offensive coordinator. You damn near going to have to take another quarterback coach from somewhere that's getting promoted, or maybe someone that got fired somewhere.
Yeah, offensive coordinators are hard. That's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hard
So it's almost like you're going to have to get a position coach and move them up.
Yeah, because all the good ones right now, are looking for head coach.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So it's like the one for the Lions, like I would love him, but
he's gonna be a head coach. Yeah, he'll be a head coach.
There's a dude from Miami. I think his name is Frank Smith or something like that. He gonna try to be a head coach.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's going to be very unlikely that an offensive coordinator is going to move over like a lateral move. So it's going to be. We're going to probably have to try to find the best, quarterback coach out there. And it's like, I don't know. Man.
There's quite a few out there, bro. I mean, there's plenty of them out there. It's something that needs to be discussed. And I mean, I don't know, if I was AP, I would definitely, not show my hand, if you will. And I play my cards closely, meaning I'm not letting anybody know what I want to do at the end of the season. If I was allotted the job, I don't want to tell you any decisions I want to make.
Oh no, you can't definitely now.
But with that being said, I think he should hint at the fact that we are absolutely going to bring in the best people possible for offense, just like we are doing for defense. And it's turned around defensively. I'm convinced it's turned around, fellas. I don't know about y'all, but I am totally convinced that our defense is the real business right now. I mean, they need a couple of more pieces to really solidify it, but I think we have everything we need.
We have depth. We definitely have depth.
I think we have everything we need.
But I ain't gonna lie, and I know, I was gonna talk about it anyway. But what are we gonna do if Max don't play, man?
It's a game over. I ain't gonna lie. I'm almost ready to not even get on the plane tomorrow. just keep it, to be the first home game I miss and just stick with my parents. I'm being real on that one.
But the thing is, I cannot see Max. I mean, unless he can't walk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's just that type of dude.
Season's over anyways if they lose. So how do you not play the game?
He's just that type of dude.
Yeah, I think he's gonna play.
I think it's all for the show.
Yeah, the theatrics of it. He may play.
This is what's going to get his boys fired up. This is what's going to get the team over that edge to go win this game, in my opinion. Even if he gets out there and he's just got to sit it on down after the first quarter, him actually getting out there, right? Because I think it's all a ploy, though. I really honestly do. I think even if he doesn't play, they are going to treat it this way, and he is going to run out on that field, even if it's
get the crowd going. Crowd will go nuts. Crowd will go nuts.
I think they're doing this like you said for the mental aspect. The Chiefs probably thinking, he might not play. Will he? Won't he play? But I think he's gonna play. It's too big of a game.
Who takes his spot? Don't dare say Tyree Wilson, bro.
That's who it is. That's sad to say. That's who it's going to be.
He got no depth. Just off the depth standpoint, he's gonna have to.
Well, actually, didn't we? We
just picked up that defensive end.
We did.
On the practice
and that's what scares me is the fact that they signed him this week. And that off of that, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, because we
signed a player that week.
Yeah, because we dropped what? Jalen. We dropped Jalen for him.
Yeah, you like, God damn.
We sure did. Well, clearly he wasn't producing though. Something wasn't going on.
Yeah. So Tony says Colton playing. Yeah, from my understanding,
Colton was supposed to play last week, but I don't know what happened. Maybe he got re-injured and
they might have saved him for this week.
Yeah, right. For sure. Yeah, so I really hope he plays, man. Let's see what else we got in here. Got some good comments. Let's see. I talked to friends and family yesterday about AP. To my surprise, the majority of them want Harbaugh.
No, absolutely not.
I don't know, man.
Absolutely not. I do not want Harbaugh.
Y'all know where I said that from the beginning. I'm a Michigan fan. I don't want Harbaugh.
Bro,
I changed my tune. I don't know, man.
Nah, bro. No, I don't want Harbaugh, bro. How can we not learn our lesson? We have not done anything with any of these big name coaches. All we've done is just cash out. All we've done is just give them the bag.
And that's what Harbaugh's going to want. And Harbaugh's going to want control.
Exactly.
You might as well get rid of Champ Kelly because he's going to want to make draft decisions.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I'm done off this route, this like big name route. You know what I mean?
I'm done with it. I want something fresh. I want something new. I want something nobody knows about, or that cutting, like McVay when he was in college. Still, just that brilliant mind.
Yeah,
I don't want no name.
I'm always scared about the college route too, like because you just never know what you're going to get because it's a different type of management, man. And I think Urban Meyer found out the hard way. Nick Saban found out the hard way.
He went right back.
and honestly, it takes someone like a Pete Carroll, and even though Harbaugh did it good the first time, but he was like kind of running thin on people's nerves.
Right.
Especially in the front office, but I think some of them players too is like, because the thing with him, he's kind of quirky and he's kind of strange. I mean, but I don't know. It's different, man. And when you're talking to some kids that are like playing on scholarship, they're kids and they're just hopeful about getting to the league one day. That's a whole different mindset than talking to a dude that's a millionaire that got a house on the lake that like, hey man, you ain't gonna talk to me crazy.
Don't even care about football. It's just it's just a job.
It's a job.
I don't think people realize how many dudes are in the NFL that really actually don't care. I think
they don't.
Absolutely shocked at how many dudes. I remember even in college just being dumbfounded at the dudes that were unbelievably good and just got tired. And just
didn't care.
I only came because it was the only way I could pay for my education. And it's done. I don't even care about it.
I already hit the end game. The end game was for me to get free education.
Yep. So I mean, there's a lot going on. That's why it's tough to win one of those chips, bro. You got to have buy-in from everybody, including the janitors at the stadium. And I'm going to continue to keep saying that, bro.
Randy in the building. What up, Randy?
Everything I'm telling y'all, man. When Josh McDaniels got fired and you walked into that stadium for that next game, literally everybody that worked for that organization was completely different.
Yeah,
I'll never forget that for as long as I live. That's why I will always treat people with respect, right? Yeah. All those things, like I've never been that dude anyways, right? I ain't senior manager in my real day life, right? But you'll never hear me saying, that's my direct report. So that's one of these dudes that work for me. You would never hear that. You're never going to hear that.
Real leaders don't act like that.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah. No, so, and honestly, and that's why, even though it's so small, when the president of the Raiders came and talked to me, she was so down to earth. Like she could have just walked right by me,
but she gets it.
And then really like talk to me like she had probably 1,000 things to do that moment.
Yeah,
she gave me 7 seconds
exactly
that made me think I'm the only one in her world. That's why I think we go together.
No, but I mean I think that's the culture that AP trying to build. And he even said it before this game. He said he want alumni, fans, everybody in the game. Because it's that Chiefs rivalry, man. Like. He's trying to get it back. And like I said, I'm rooting for him. I'm 90% there. You know what I mean? I just need to see how the team is prepared for this game. Because like I said, the only thing I told Turf this yesterday, we have a history over the last couple years of getting our ass whooped by this team. No coach over the last couple years has been successful against this team. You know what I mean? Not even John Gruden. And a lot of people love John Gruden. But he had one good win against them. The rest of them, embarrassments.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? 2 years ago, we went to their we went to their stadium. John Gruden was the coach, no? Jacobs fumbled on the first goddamn
play.
Terrible. I was there.
That was nasty. That was a dirty game.
Wasn't that the game? No, but that was a game that we were like stomping on their logo, wasn't it? Doing too much.
and then got straight mollywop.
Obliterated.
I was in there. I was at that game.
You done had to come in here with them. You know what I mean? Do a ring around the rosy. Like, it's bad.
I literally didn't come out for second half. I'm dead.
I believe.
And all of the Chiefs fans just bought me drinks and food the whole second half.
I feel for you, bro.
I was not going back out there. First and foremost, I was the only Raider, 50 seats each direction. I couldn't see nothing but red.
That's crazy.
And like you said, he from that first play, I was like, "Oh, this is
here we go." Yeah.
And that's my only thing. As soon as I see a coach that can compete with this team,
now you know you got something.
Now we're good. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we got to see these motherfuckers twice a year.
Every year.
You know what I mean? Like, these are the games that matter to me.
I agree. See, and honestly, as crazy as it sounds, like, and that's why I always wanted like an X's and O's coach, because I felt like you need somebody that can play chess with Andy Reid. Like, like I love AP, but my thing is, in the same thing, kind of how, well, I feel better with him instead of Bisaccia, but I'm like, 100 out of 100 times, Andy Reid is just going to outcoach Rich Bisaccia every time. There's I mean, it's going to happen. But I'm like, okay, can we get somebody that can at least, I mean, play chess with Andy? At least,
look,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I don't know. Look. Andy Reid's offense, his offensive mind is, I've never seen
next
it.
level.
I'm letting y'all know. Every time I like watching them play, because literally every single offensive play, when it's a pass, somebody's open. Every single
always. You just got to find them.
It's all by design, and it's so clever. I'm telling you, man. I'm in awe of Andy Reid.
This is why I say, like, he got to do good against them, because, I mean, even though they're struggling, and we all see that they're struggling, and we'll talk about that a little later. But like you guys said, one of the best offensive minds that to ever grace a football field.
Yes.
Mixed with one of the best quarterbacks to ever fucking play.
Ever throw the game.
He's gonna go down as the best quarterback ever.
You know what I mean? It's always gonna be something. You know what I mean? And against us, they've usually said, "Well, we gonna fuck y'all up." Like, absolutely. You know, like they treat us like that little boy. Like, you know, like you had that dude come to your mom's house, right? He did his business. He was like, "All right, little fella."
Little fella, we're little fella. We're little fella today, man.
I'll see you next time. You feel me? I'll be back again. Right to here.
So what do y'all think what Yo Raider said? He said Bo would just be a temporary OC.
I think he's absolutely correct.
He said take someone off of Miami or LA Rams tree.
I take the dude Frank Smith off Miami.
But we're not gonna be able to get an OC though. That's my thing. We're not going to be able
to. He's not moving from Miami.
No,
why would he? He's got to build his resume.
But some OCs be like, I want to move, because you got to think he's under Mike McDaniel. So he ain't never going to get no credit. That's just the whole thing.
Nah,
like, everybody going to be like, that's Mike McDaniel offense. So if he wants some type of cachet to be like, all right, bro, like I had some.
I don't know.
Well, you do that when you're ready, for one, and for two, when you're prepared. And I just don't think that these guys we're referring to right now are prepared to walk off and be an actual head coach. They haven't even been an offensive coordinator in multiple places.
No, we're saying for OCs though. I don't know head coach. Like,
I mean, I know, but that's my point. How are they going to go move and be a head coach somewhere, you know, and not continue to shine as an offensive coordinator for multiple teams? I mean, that you don't see, right? Usually as a head coach, you've been a O or D coordinator multiple times and you've shined multiple areas.
You think so?
That's my point. Like, so if the boy, let's just say, for example, I just keep bringing him up in Miami, right? Yeah. He thinks about what you're saying. Okay,
he was a coordinator
somewhere where I am for sure the OC. This is my offense. This ain't got nothing to do with McDaniel. Right. Yeah, you know what I mean? This is me. So, like, if he comes over here and does that, well, then now you have an OC. And then what Chris says comes to effect where it's like in a couple of years, you got to say bye-bye. But at that point, you should have your quarterback, and your quarterback should be developed to a point.
Right. Well, and I don't even think you're going to get it by, again, you have to remember, man, for one, so let me put it to you this way. I'm wearing my coach's hat now, right? And this comes from one of my boys I played with that, right? He's a coach for the Bills, right? He's a wide receiver coach. Yep. These dudes don't like moving like this, man. They don't, it may seem like that's the move, but these guys have families. Their kids are in schools. They're in, you know what I'm saying? Like, they do not like moving if they don't have to. And if they can latch on to something that's good and know they can sit for 7, 8, 9, 10 years, trust me, that's more appealing than going to get a head coach job and not having a clue of where you're going to go if it don't go well. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm just telling you, at that point, especially when you have kids, that's just not what you're thinking about. And that's why I don't think we got to worry about getting a hot shot, offensive coordinator and him now all of a sudden wanting to bounce after 2-3 years. It just doesn't work that way. People want to stay where they, where they can.
Go ahead, Chris.
Nah, it just depends on how ambitious they are, though.
What I'm saying? I was about to say that because I'll use a Batman quote to fucking argue the point. Sir. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. And if you sit there and you're not winning, eventually your ass gonna be fired anyway. Right. It's just what the NFL is. You know what I mean? So either you can stay somewhere for sure, but is your owner, your head coach, whatever, gonna give you that 5 to 7 years for you to consistently be there and not win anything? That's the whole thing. So then at that point, you go get fired regardless. So either, like Chris says, you get ambitious and you say, before that even happened, I'm going to leave on a high note and go somewhere where I could be an OC, or I'm going to stay here for long enough for my ass to get fired if we don't win nothing. That's just what it is to me.
Yeah. I just think that, just at the end of the day, it's like, if I'm an OC, like, I'm just not going to move unless it's like to the next level.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not doing a lateral move. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just going to do a lateral.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, well, I'll do a lateral.
I'm not doing a lateral move.
It's a better team, and you're going to be able to sit. No, I'd make a lateral move.
But that's what I'm saying. But like, at what point would the Raiders be considered a better team if you're already a good OC? If you're already a good OC, 9 times out of 10, your team is probably going to be better than what we got.
No,
think about all the OCs we talking about now. The guy from the Dolphins, the Eagles, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Is he really taking a step down from talent, though?
Huh?
I said, is he really taking a step down from talent, though? That's the question. You know what I mean? Like,
who you talking about specifically, though?
If you say the Miami guy, let's just say Miami guy, or even, I don't think this is going to happen, but let's just say the Detroit OC, right? I think he's going to be head coach. But anyway, let's just say if he wasn't going to stay offensive coordinator, hypothetically.
Why would they ever
offense? You said what?
I said, why would they ever go to us to be an OC?
But this is the thing. I'm just saying, if you look at the talent is damn near comparable to better than what they have right now. So then at that point, they can say, all right, I can go over here and be OC. But then this is the whole thing. Big names like that, like the dude I'm saying and all that, they're going to be head coaches. That's the whole thing.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to, you got to roll the dice on a goddamn coordinator, or not a coordinator, a position coach. You got to roll the dice on that.
And that's it. I mean, I think that's our only option is either do the top position coach guy that's already like for instance, I think back at like the reason why Hugh Jackson got a chance. He got a shot to be an OC because he was able to put his stamp on I developed Joe Flacco. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So like we almost need to find a guy because he was a quarterback coach. We almost need to find a guy that can put a stamp like I developed X, Y, and Z, or like I developed Trevor Lawrence, or I developed, and then give that guy a chance to be an OC. Like I just don't see how we get any other OC to do a lateral move.
I give you a name right now that might be one. Maybe the Eagles OC.
See, I don't know why. So, why would he?
So we're talking about these. We're talking about these coordinators, right? I pulled up the kid from Detroit, Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
Right. You know, he started in 2012 with the Dolphins as an assistant coach, right, on offense.
Okay.
They finished 4th in the AFC, rushing touchdowns, 15, whatever, right? From 13 to 15, he was an assistant quarterbacks coach, not the quarterbacks coach, just the assistants, right?
Right.
And then he was promoted to the tight ends coach during 2014. So from 2013, he was the assistant quarterbacks coach. Then 14 to 15, he became the tight ends coach. 17, he became the wide receiver coach. So y'all starting to see where I'm going with this. And this is really how it really goes for a lot.
Yeah, I mean, but
they don't become, they have to grind it somewhere and with the right selective amount of people, the right group of people that's going to allow him to continue to grow and go in that direction, because it's all who you know. It's not what you know.
Yeah.
All these coaches, they all know each other.
Who he got relationships with.
Yeah. So just thinking of this guy, Ben Johnson, I mean, dude, this is his second year as the offensive coordinator. Previous to that, he was basically a journeyman as far as the coach is concerned. He was never like that stud offensive coordinator. So again, do you really think his next job from here is going to go straight to head coach? I doubt it.
I think so, man.
Got an NFL going now, and it might be.
Because, all right, but so what was what was McDaniels? What was Mike McDaniels
been under? Oh, Mike McDaniel. I don't know about.
Yeah, I'm talking about Mike.
I know he had problems.
He was under Shanahan.
Problems, yeah.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But he, but I'm sure he was a position coach, and then because was he the actual OC under Shanahan?
He started in 05 with the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, he was under both Shanahans. He was under Mike Shanahan and Kyle Shanahan.
Yep.
So, I know, but what was his progression?
Under Kyle, he was the OC.
Went from Denver in 05 to 06. He went to Houston. That's where he hooked up with.
As a what though?
He was the offensive assistant. No title as far as a specific coach or. Yeah. Then 09, he was hired by the California Redwoods, the UFL, right? Yeah, 11, he went to the Redskins and he was hired as an offensive assistant. Still no offensive coordinator position. And 14, he was hired by the Cleveland Browns as a wide receivers coach, right? And then 15, he was hired by the Atlanta Falcons as an offensive assistant coach.
And Shanahan was the OC there with the Falcons.
He was under Dan Quinn, right? Again,
went to the bowl. Shanahan got that job off of that.
And then 17, he was hired by San Francisco. And then that's where he came under.
He got the OC. So basically, he was Shanahan the whole time. You know what I mean? When Shanahan parlayed his job off of the Falcons OC to be the Niners head coach, it's like boom, boom, boom. So I think really, you got to find somebody off one of these trees.
That's what I'm saying. It's all who you know, bro, because nobody's going to think about it. Are you going to, if you're this high profile of a coach, right, meaning that you've already got your ducks in a row, your money, right, you are really trying to find a home. You're not going to choose somewhere that's suspect. It's just not. You're not going somewhere to a 3-13 team with no pieces, right, under some dude you don't know, because you already know that's just a method for disaster. You're going to go follow a leader that you trust and believe in. You're not going to a team just because. It's just it don't work that way. It don't work that way. So
I agree there. I don't know. I just keep going back to the fact that I can't see too many offensive coordinators wanting to just do a lateral move. I hope I'm wrong. I hope we can get a guy from the Lions or whatever.
It's Vegas. See that's the carrot being dangled, in my opinion, because I again, that's another hot topic that people don't want to talk about. Yes, of course, you got players that have no business being in Vegas, but there are a lot of players that want to play for the Raiders. Period. And it is because they've moved to Vegas. Vegas is a hot spot for a lot of reasons. You got to think about the taxes. You got to think about the weather. You got to think about, right? It's literally one of the best places to retire. There's just a lot of stuff going for you in Vegas, you know, as opposed to Cleveland. I'm just gonna keep it one.
Oh no, that's true.
No. You know, I'm just keeping it right. It's Cleveland, like it.
No, that's true. That's true.
So it's an appealing spot, bro. It's a brand new stadium. It's you know what I mean. Again, that's another thing. You go to a lot of these other places, man. Go to Tennessee Titans. That place is a dumpster as far as the facilities, right? They're clearly getting a new stadium, but it's taking time, and it's not desirable.
Yeah, I just think it depends on just how, you know, just the aspirations of the person.
No, absolutely.
Because like, for instance, like what Bieniemy did, that's not usual. It's just because he got.
It's actually rundown. It actually proves Rundown's point. Actually,
what?
Eric Bieniemy proves Rundown's point. And look, I need to get from under the dude that everybody thinks this offense is, meaning Andy. He needed to get from under Andy Reid so that he can go somewhere and say, see, damn it, this is my offense. It's not Andy Reid's offense. It's
I agree too. But also I think Bieniemy also had some red flags. So from what I heard, he doesn't interview well. And then I think he had that domestic violence back in the day. So it's like, you know, but I think if he was more clean on that end, he would have been a head coach
somewhere. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's an assistant head coach right now. I mean, let's learn it. That's really.
We can talk about the Commanders all we want, but I mean, he doing his job. He done developed Sam Howell to a point. We didn't think Sam Howell was good enough.
Third best in the league right now.
Yeah,
I watched it, and even yesterday. I mean, I know they got blown out, but I watched Sam Howell. I'm like, all right. You know,
he makes some throws. He threw some dots.
You get that offensive line together, you got something over there. That's not bad.
He's the third best quarterback in the NFL. And in
fact,
he actually has more yards than everybody.
Oh yeah, he's doing his thing. Yeah. All right, but enough of that. Let's get to these Chiefs. I mean, it is Chiefs week. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I've been hyped all week, man. I'm hyped all week about football. Anyway, this has been a great week. Because football. I love I mean, we had football for Thanksgiving. The Black Friday football game.
Yeah, that was cool.
Michigan, Ohio State tomorrow. I mean, out west. Yeah, out west, y'all don't care about that. But here in the Midwest, this is the game. This is the game. So got that tomorrow.
I'm gonna be watching now. I'm gonna be watching.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be fire, man. And then we got then we got the Chiefs on Sunday, man. So I don't know, man. Like, honestly, I really feel that if Max plays, we could have a shot. But I do say hesitantly that we got to not. I mean, just because our defense played good against the Dolphins does not mean we're going to be able to play good against the daggone Chiefs. Because at the end of the day, the Dolphins may have had the number one offense and all that stuff, but
it's a different beast.
It's a different beast, man. Like, you know, you're going against a team that knows you. Andy Reid knows you. Mahomes knows you. And Mahomes is way better than what's his name, man. So it's just like, I don't know, man. A lot of fans almost seem like they just assume that our defense is just going to come out here and stop them just because we gave Dolphins problem. So I just want to get what do you think about that?
I definitely don't think that's the case. I'm just going to be very open and honest. If Max doesn't play, I don't see how we win at all. I just don't see it. I don't see where we'll get the rush that we'll need in order for Mahomes to make some mistakes. He doesn't make mistakes. I don't know if people notice that. He does not make mistakes. He just doesn't. So
I push back on that.
Yeah, well, I mean, when he plays bad, it's because
he's sick.
It's like he's sick or hurt.
When he's playing and it's normal, he don't make mistakes, bro.
Right.
He does not make mistakes.
I'll push back on that.
I'm a realist, man. I'm a realist. But yeah.
Hey, he may have not been the best against the Eagles, but guess what? He wasn't the one that dropped the touchdown to go ahead with seconds left. I did.
The only reason I say I push back on that is because this year I've seen him make mistakes that I'm not used to seeing him make.
Because he doesn't have a number one wide receiver.
Well, it ain't our fault.
No, I'm telling you.
That's his organization. That's on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I see Tom Brady do that to the grocery baggers.
I know. That's what they're doing to him. I don't understand why they're going that Patriot way with this, man. Why don't you give that man a true number one wide receiver? What is going on?
I mean, but you gotta think, though. You know, like you gotta think they don't have that much. I mean, they gave him a bag, man. I mean, that's what happened.
They should have paid Tyreek.
But the thing is, you only got enough money. I mean, you can't pay him top, and you can't pay Kelsey the top. You can't pay Chris Jones the top. Yeah, you can't pay everybody.
I argue to you right now, right? You don't think they missing Tyreek?
Oh yeah, 100%.
They are.
I'll tell you right now, if they could go back and redo it, they wouldn't do that trade. Hell no.
No, they would not. They had hindsight. No, they would not. They would not. I agree.
They would not do that trade, bro.
I
agree.
Chiefs
wouldn't do the trade. Miami would do it gladly.
Wait, didn't they win a Super Bowl without him?
They did.
One, but now look at it. Now look at it.
I mean, but it's not over. The season's not over.
Because this is all I'm saying. Yeah, cool. You won your one Super Bowl, but now we look at Kelsey talking about he retired and he want to. What happens then? Because Kelsey was already on the way out already. Even with that Super Bowl, he's already on the way out.
But honestly, you got to think though. Once you give Mahomes that bag, it's like your goal. You know your window's closing. I mean, honestly, you know your window's closing because you know Kelsey's what 33. So I mean, you know that window's closing.
Your window's open. That's the as long as you got 15, your window is clear. You feel me? All he needs is weaponry. That's it. You know what I mean? Like they're in one of them positions where you like, as long as I give you boys some weapons, we're gonna be straight. But that it goes to the whole point of saying this year. That's why I'm saying it's a little different this year. I think me and Turf talked about it yesterday. It's like at this point in the year. Okay,
they don't look at the areas they usually are. They don't look at
this point of the year, we be looking at the Chiefs at this point like they're ready to make a launch.
Right.
You know, I mean, they don't look like that at this time of the year. They're making mistakes that they don't usually make. I mean, even against the Eagles, he threw that interception in the red zone. And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That ain't like him.
That was wild.
This year where I'm looking at Mahomes like what is that? You know what I mean? Like it don't make no sense. And that's based off him. Off of what y'all said, he pressing. He ain't got no receivers like that.
Let me ask you this though. I like that take, but is it the lack of heel or is it a lack of not having the enemy?
Yeah, that's another good question.
It's both.
They lost a lot. They lost a lot.
I mean, you even think who's the OC now?
I was just gonna ask that.
I forgot his name.
By the way, Travis Kelce is 34. He'll be 35 next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that window is, you know. Like,
I would have told Travis if I was them, like, hey, bro, you gotta take that pay cut. I'm sorry.
But you know what?
We need that over there.
But you know what? I think I think for the right I mean, maybe not. Like if they were going to bring someone else in, because who were they looking at? It was somebody, a name
D-Hop.
that they may get. Yeah, it was a D-Hop. Yeah. I was like, if I guarantee, or no, you know what? No, it was even when there was stuff when we were talking about we were going to probably get rid of Jacobs and all that. I was like, honestly, Kelsey would take a pay cut and be like, Jacobs, come get his bag.
But see, even then, like. And even off of Mahomes, because there are some plays, and I'm not going to sit here and say it's trash, because he be doing things still, where I'm like, oh, like that, that's just too good. You know, and he be finding his open receivers. He's going to do that. But another thing, these receivers is going to drop passes. It's damn near week 10, bro, and we've been talking about the same thing with the team. This whole time, bro, since week 1 to week now, we've been talking about the same thing, drop passes. So at this point, I don't see that getting magically fixed. I just don't see it. You know what I mean?
The scary thing though, them receivers be open. That's a scary thing about it, though. That's a scary thing about it. They be wide open.
You can't overcome lack of talent. You just can't. They relying on a lot of guys that's just not that good. Let's just be real with ourselves. You know what I mean? They got a couple guys that can be cool, but ain't no dudes over there. You know what I mean? Like, if you need to go on a crucial third down and we got Kelsey's ass covered, who else we gonna go to?
Right. Nobody. Literally.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool to cover any of these receivers one-on-one. I'm straight.
Yeah. You know, and honestly, I think that's what it boils down to. Like, we're gonna have to really lock up them receivers. You know, I mean, we're gonna have to. I think that, you know, kind of like if we kind of go into the keys of victory, or, you know, the keys to win, it all starts is making number 15 uncomfortable at the end of the day, and that's why we need Max, man. It's like, you know, but the thing with him, just like the way he used to be Peyton Manning back in the day, or even Brady, you know, you can get that edge rush, but you gotta move that pocket. You gotta get them off of that spot. We need, you know, Bilal Nichols and all them dudes in the middle to step up and have a game, man. They got to.
That's the next thing. I'm glad you put that out, because I was gonna put this on my keys to victory. But this is the next thing I look at with them. Is their offensive line ain't as good as it's been before. Right. That's the next. I will continue to say this. I've watched the Chiefs from the first game to now, bro. That offensive line is not as good as it's been. Yeah, it's not the same. Their strength is in that, like, interior with their guards and that center.
It is.
That center is good. And them guards are good. But then tackle?
Yeah, the tackle, especially that right tackle, that he jump off sides every play. He's always offside. And honestly, that's why we need Max. Because what Aiden Hutchinson was doing to him, I know. I know Max is giving hell.
That's how we gotta know Max is probably he's hurt. If he ain't playing, he's hurt. He's
bro. Your offensive line is top 5, bro. Stop it. Take your fucking glasses off, bro. Relax. Your offensive line is not
that right tackle is so trash. That right
tackle. Top 5. Maybe you can convince me. Maybe top 15, sure. But top 5, bro. Stop it.
Because honestly, Mahomes be having to run for his life, and that's why I respect him so much. Like, people be acting like I respect Mahomes just so, but the thing, when you watch him play, he just be doing some incredible stuff when he's like maneuvering in and out the pocket. Like, it just kills me how he stops looking downfield, literally looking at the lineman, and then somehow he knows where to look. Like, the receivers, I'm just like, how do you do that, man?
I mean, and it's easy. It's easy to say your top 5 is offensive line when your quarterback can move and throw off ridiculous.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's like he makes them look so
whatever he wanted, bro, and go off all angles. So of course they look good when your quarterback makes them look good.
Right. So both
Matt Nagy. Yeah, Matt Nagy is the offensive coordinator.
He's ass.
He's been there 7
years. This is what scares me, bro. Now I talk all that shit about the offense and how much, you know, they're lacking, but that defense is the best I've seen the Chiefs defense in a minute.
Yeah, they gave Eagles the business.
Chris Jones
it's gonna be trouble, bro. It's gonna be trouble.
It's gonna be a problem.
See, you know what though? One thing I want to see is, and I don't know, Illuminor always seems to do this. Illuminor will start off playing bad on right tackle. For some reason, he'll go to the left tackle and play well.
Be a baller.
My thing is, okay, Colton's back. Be a baller on the right side.
Right side, yeah.
We got good to
the right side. Yeah, I know.
He always does that. He always does that.
Keep in there, man. Keep Thayer in there.
I don't know.
Better run blocker. Thayer's a better run blocker than Illuminor.
No, I agree.
But my thing is, when Illuminor's playing good and don't have penalties, he's a good player. He neutralizes some dudes, man. I just need him to do it on the right side. Shit.
That was somebody character in Miami too. All the penalties. That was horrible.
Yeah, that's what killed us. Penalties killed us.
That killed us.
Yeah,
a
lot of them were BS. So a lot of them.
Right. Oh yeah.
Well, it was home time. We got home time.
Bang bang, bro. That Jacorian Bennett flag was bang bang.
That was dirty. That was dirty.
That was a game changer right there.
It was a game changer. That was 4th down. That was it. That was a game changer.
Yeah.
This defense though scares me, and it scares me because one, you got Chris Jones going against Andre James, and we all know what that shit's gonna be. And then you talking about a non-mobile quarterback with this big mountain of a mother, bro. It's gonna be ugly. If our quarterback can't move, and this man, you see this big gorilla man in the middle, bro, it's gonna be an ugly ass day, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. That's scary.
But you know what? I mean, who do we neutralize a few games back, man?
Dexter Lawrence, but I mean, he ain't Chris Jones though.
I'm not even talking about that. Wait, was it who else?
Dexter, and then we had to do Quentin Williams.
Yeah,
I mean, Quentin Williams kind of ate though. I ain't gonna lie, he kind of ate a little bit.
Yeah, he was getting busy. He was getting busy.
Will just got busy a little bit last week too, so that's why I'm like, shit. Like and this is a different beast. Every time we go against Chris Jones, this motherfucker feasts.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking about Dexter, but Dexter Lawrence he fired though. He is fired though. He's fired. He's top 5.
He still ain't Chris Jones though to me though.
Nah.
Like as far as the pass rush, against the run, Dexter Lawrence is definitely he's definitely that dude. But the pass rush though, Chris Jones is a different animal, bro. He's
a beast. He's a beast.
But I think Max gonna play too, Beezy. Max gonna play. I think Max gonna play.
Yep.
But it all comes down once again to this offense, man. We gotta score.
That's
the only way.
We gotta, yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough. We gotta feed Jacobs, bro. We gotta feed Jacobs. Look, run down. I don't know about you. I needed 20 touches. When I played, I needed. Giving me these 10, 15 touches, bro, it's not gonna work. I need 20 because once I hit that 20th, that 21st, that 20, bro, don't nobody want to tackle me. Don't nobody want this.
But Turf already know, man, because see, I had my 15, but I need my 20. Once maybe I have 15 carries for 50 yards or something, but once I get that 17, I'm at 100. You know what I mean? Like, 20, maybe not. But this is the only thing that I continuously say. Because teams are going to keep doing this. They're going to say that you're not going to have number 8 today. And realistically, this Chiefs defense against the run, where they at? Where they at against the run?
Rushing yards 14. They're 14. And they're 14 yards allowed. They're 14 yards allowed. That's a problem.
It's going to be an issue. And when teams say you can't have Josh Jacobs, what is our quarterback going to do? And this is not me saying like
everybody's going to say that your quarterback has to beat us. I mean, that's what they're going to say. Your quarterback has to beat us.
Everybody take it as us saying like we want this man to go for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. No, but in certain spots in points of the game, he has to convert. He has to. You know what I mean? There's going to be certain points in the game where you're going to be like, all right, bro, you're going to have to throw for this first down. It's crucial. Right. You know what I mean? Like, and will he be able to do that?
Especially because at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of man-on-man or one-on-one looks, or even if it is zone, there should be some easy reads because they're going to have to shade over to Devontae. Like, the thing is, as tough as it is to throw it to Devontae, at least having him out there is going to make it easier for everyone else because they have to,
they have to defend it.
Yeah,
they have to. They
have to. So therefore, like that's why I want to see more Trey Tucker. I want to see more, Jacoby. Man, Jacoby should eat every game. He should eat.
Now, I'll tell you this too. Me and Turf touched on everything yesterday. But I'll tell you this. This is the one thing that you can bank on with the Chiefs. It's either a bad thing or it's a good thing. When their backs are against the wall, or they feel like they need to grab momentum in the game, what does Steve Spagnuolo and that defense do? They're going to blitz your ass.
Everybody.
everybody
number 0.
That means you 1-on-1.
Yeah.
And like I said, when I go to Vegas, I bet 17 black. Guaranteed. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna get me a deposit if I do that. So I need to go ahead and go to there. If it's 1-on-1, and we should be able to win them matchups.
Snead can't guard. I mean, none of them can guard him.
None of them can guard any of our receivers 1-on-1.
No,
right?
No, not 1-on-1.
Not 1-on-1.
Nah.
For a whole game. That's what I'm saying. Like your game plan can't be you're gonna come in here and try to play us 1-on-1 the whole game, and that's what I'm saying. Like it just can't happen. We have to have a quarterback that takes advantage of that. You got to be like, bro, we got to have a quarterback that's like, oh, you dare to do this all 4 quarters, bro?
Right. Because the thing, I mean, they almost do it because they're like, all right, well, we're going to double Devontae. So therefore, it's like, like, damn. So therefore, Jacoby, it's probably some stat. Jacoby probably gets more 1-on-1 looks than anyone else.
Oh, than any other number 2
does.
in the league. Oh,
he probably does. Honestly, it's like you got to feed him, man. He's such a beast. So, I mean,
another guy, Michael Mayer. We starting to see that come alive now. You know what I mean? He's starting to get a little more featured.
We need an offensive coordinator, man.
Who can use all of it? Who can use all of it?
And they should be able to and capable of it. And that's
you can't tell me no OC don't look at this situation.
And like, if I had that team, oh my God. And that's what I'm saying. That's where I think that we will get the type of coordinator we want. It's just a matter of is AP gonna pick him and he gonna pick him right? Because I'm telling you right now, Las Vegas is a desirable place to play football. Period. It's a desirable job. I just can't stress that enough. There's no way that, if you got kids, your kids are going to go to Bishop Gorman, the best high school in all of America. Like, there's just a lot of perks when it comes to Las Vegas and NFL and football. It's already basically the mecca for sports right now. Let's just keep it 100. It's got every sport available. They just added F1, right? I mean, it is what it is, man. So I think we're gonna get what we want. And I don't mind getting a name as the offensive coordinator. I don't mind getting a name at that level, but I mind getting a name at that head coaching level because, again, right, it's about that head coach. I want a head coach that's going to bring in folks to do what they're supposed to do. And I think that's what we're seeing right now, which is why our offense is now actually struggling because, right, you got a rookie offensive coordinator and a rookie quarterback. So, that's my 2 cents.
Sounds good. Well, fellas, man, I really enjoy having you guys, man. At the end of the day, man, I felt like I've been a little rusty, man. I ain't talked to everybody for a while, man.
Right.
But it was, I appreciate you guys stopping through. Everybody, the Shield squad is in the chats, man. I really appreciate every last one of you guys. Got Charles Washington in the building, Tony in the building, got Sam in the building, Vic in the building. I appreciate it, man. Shoot, a lot of rundowns, people, man. Your people showed out today.
They always show up and show.
Yeah, they showed out, man.
That's what I'm saying. My friend in the rundown people.
Yeah, they showed out, man. Yo Raider in the building. Yeah, so they did good, man. I appreciate all the love, man. I know, when me taking that little break, I say, all people like, where you at? Forget you, man. So no. But no, man. But really, I appreciate all you guys, man, and. I'm excited for this game, man. I really think Max is going to do his thing. One thing I usually like to do, man, is go through all the other games real quick, man, and see what your thoughts on some of these other games that's popping off this weekend. Let me pull them up real quick.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Let's start off with. We'll start off with our game, man. What y'all think?
If Max plays, we win. If Max doesn't play, we lose.
I think we could. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of there too. I really think. I mean, I'm not one of those guys that think that one guy can, make or break, but he just brings so much to the table. Especially at a position that we that's important when you're playing someone like Mahomes. So yeah, I'm the same way. If he plays, I think we can squeak it out.
Yep.
You the same way, Rundown?
I feel the same way, man. I feel like if Max plays, we can do enough to cause some pressure. Get that one. Like I'm saying, there's got to be that one game we get that we're not supposed to win. You know what I mean?
This might as well be it.
Get this one before the bye week. Going to bye week feeling good. You know, I think it's set up perfect. You know what I mean? Set up perfect for it. So I definitely think that this could be one we can sneak in, man, and grab.
For sure. Let's go. Browns and Broncos.
I hate to say it, man. I think Denver.
I think Denver going to win it too, honestly. I think the Browns got that rookie quarterback. DTR.
They at Denver too?
Yeah.
They at Denver.
Donkey's got a defense, so they always
they do. Let's see where we got. Buccaneers and Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks on that.
Yeah, I think the
Bucks.
Yeah,
I think the Bucks
too. Jaguars and Texans. This actually might be a good game.
I think that might be the game of the week, bro.
Yeah, that actually might be a good game.
That's a fire game, bro. That's a fire game. Both of those teams are good.
I'll bet on the Jags just because they have a better defense. That's
and a better quarterback. Yep, I said it.
Oh.
See, you know what? I usually because I like Trevor Lawrence, but man, sometimes he's kind of shaky. Right. Stroud been balling.
He's been balling his ass off.
Yeah,
I think this defense right here. I don't know. This defense might be something that he ain't played yet.
Right. That I like the Jags D. That defense is
nice. I like their defense
because they got Josh Allen.
They got a squad. They got a squad.
I get mad every time I think about Josh Allen over there, man. That dude just be balling. I like his game, man. I like his game, man.
Plays like a Raider.
He does.
Plays like a Raider.
Panthers and Titans. That's terrible game.
That's tight.
Oh my god, that's a terrible game.
Yeah, it's a terrible game.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's a trash game anyway. Like
trash game.
I'll take Carolina, man. I'll take Carolina. Because I think Will Levis ain't gonna do good against their defense is good too.
How about say Will Levis? He's I think he may just had that one game, man.
Right, that's it. Yeah, he was never good anyway.
I don't think he's all that good, man.
Speaking of another terrible game, the Patriots and Giants.
Oh
God.
Giants, man.
I'm gonna go with Pats because of the defense.
Actually, there's a lot of you know what? I think the NFL knew what they was doing when they did the schedule this week. They had some decent games in prime time. Well, I guess not really.
That's a trash game.
Saints and Falcons. To me, that's a trash game too.
Yeah, it's trash. Yeah.
Falcons.
Is y'all's cousin playing, or is he still hurt?
Hey man, you ain't seen the video of Alvin Kamara?
Yeah, I saw that.
Wait, what happened?
So they was like, "Oh yeah, Derek Carr's back. You excited?" He was like, he ain't give no like, "Oh yeah, he didn't get that answer, man."
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
No love lost.
I don't know, man. I mean, regardless, what are Saints fans even expecting, bro? I mean, even if y'all do make the playoffs, it ain't gonna be pretty.
Yeah, it's not gonna be cute.
Oh no. They thought they was gonna win because all the
goal. No.
Yeah, because all they needed was a defense. But Steelers or the Bengals?
No Joe Burr. No Joe Burr. That's a tough one. Where they playing at?
In Cincy.
Oh, Cincy.
Steelers. Fuck it, yeah.
Steelers.
They actually, what's the Steelers' record? They actually in it.
They're 6-4.
Yeah,
they're an ugly 6-4 though.
They are ugly.
Not a good 6-4.
Yeah. God, another ugly game. The Rams and Cardinals. This is some weak games.
Rams, but garbage. Yeah, I pick Rams.
Cardinals. I'll take
the Cardinals.
Yeah, they.
Cooper Kupp coming back.
What?
Pittsburgh is an ugly 6-4, but I think Arizona's record don't really tell the whole story. Like their record is bad, but they're not like a terrible team like I thought they would be. You know what I mean? Like they actually play hard.
The Cardinals are a pretty 2-9. That's what you're saying.
Like, I mean,
that's a nasty.
It's
Kyler
Murray back.
Yeah,
you know, they was in some games too when he was out.
Yeah,
they was in some games.
Well, that's because they had what's his name though, Josh Dobbs.
You know,
they
traded him like an idiot.
Yeah,
I don't know why they did that.
Bills and Eagles.
Eagles.
That's a good one.
In Philly.
Bills should. It's in Philly.
In Philly.
Is there a point spread on it?
It's 3 points for Eagles.
I'll take Philly.
I gotta take Philly. Yeah, I was hoping it would be like 5. Then I would go with the Bills, but yeah, it's Philly.
Ravens and Chargers.
Ravens. Where they playing at? They playing in Chargers, so that's gonna be a.
I mean, even if it's
the Chargers.
It's gonna be a late game though for them,
yeah,
right?
A late game. Yep.
They're gonna be playing at like midnight, as far as their bodies. You know,
the Ravens pack that run game up anywhere they go. So I mean,
I agree. Yeah, I'm definitely Ravens. So.
And then the Bears and Vikings. That's an ugly game too.
Vikings.
Damn.
You got a Vikings.
I
actually think I think Justin Fields and them might.
He back? Is he back?
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah,
he was back last week, and they was fighting with the Lions for a while.
They won. They beat the Lions.
They didn't beat the Lions.
They lost the Lions.
Yeah,
the Lions won that game.
Yeah, they end up.
I'm thinking the Green Bay game. They lost the Green Bay.
Yeah, the Lions is losing. They spice a little bit.
Yeah, they starting to struggle. They struggling.
But man, everybody, man, thank you guys again, man. I appreciate y'all. Shield Squad, man. And next week we back doing it again. Rundown. When can everybody come see you, man? See your show.
You already know tomorrow. Drop my keys to victory. Might drop it a little later than usual, but I'm definitely gonna drop the keys to victory. You know, try to update everybody on what we need to look for. You know, as far as the game. You know, I try to drop something daily. Go live every Thursday with Man right there, Turf and Rundown. So
fire show.
Yeah. We be recapping and basically previewing the next week. So definitely tap in with that. And, you know, going live on other shows that's part of the squad, man. So you already know, man. We just all across the network.
For sure. Turf, man. What all you got going on? Where can everybody make sure you guys go subscribe to him, man. He always has fire content.
Please. I'm trying to catch up. I need to catch that 1,000 mark. But yeah, you can find me every Tuesday, man. 8:30 Central Standard Time. I go to every home game. I haven't gone to every away game this year. I've already gone to all the away games that I'm going to. So everything else will either be from the crib or from Vegas. So yeah, Tuesday nights, 8:30 Central Standard Time. And then as you already just heard, Turf and Rundown on Thursdays, 10:30, right? 9:30. 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern Time.
Fire show. I love what y'all doing there, man. Well, guys, like I said, peace out. As I always say, coaches and players come and go, but we must always protect the shield. Y'all be safe, y'all. See y'all Sunday. Let's get it.
Peace.